troops, good morning. It's 6:30 here on the Saturday the 27th of April 2024 and we're on day 23 of the pod, and it is a very miserable, wet, rainy day here in the UK this morning. It's chucking it down the rain, and we have got on the winter hat with the dog-eared pads, so we're not letting any noise get in to this fallen block to my eyes, call my brain, and we're just up and at it. Went to bed really early at 7:30 last night, I think it was. So we wanted to super recharge for the weekend, so just out and up and at it, just having a quick walk around the block, just showing up for accountability before I have my breakfast, and then get to my first couple of classes, which is the weight management classes. So I've got a couple of them, and then I think this afternoon we've got a free sample tennis session for the tiny human, so I think we're going to go over there, and then Mum and Tiny is at the cinema tomorrow morning. That's going to give me some time to catch up on the school community stuff, and then daddy-daughter times in the afternoon, and then the new job really sort of officially starts next week. So looking forward to that. I'm going to cycle in, got a late start on Monday. If you're not teaching, then it's sort of a 1 o'clock start, 1:30 start, a few hours Monday, and then it's sort of a white space week, what they call blank space, reset for the week after. So looking forward to getting into a bit more of a better routine now I've completed the course. So yeah, that's all sort of good. So just an update. I've just literally, for those who are getting this podcast live, I know there's about 15 to 20 people sort of are watching this live within a day or two of it being published. We've got about 20 views at the moment. I've got about 8 or 9 subscribers at the time of this recording, which is good, and I can't see who the subscribers are. They're anonymous, so I can't thank you directly, but hope you're getting a little bit of value, hope you are enjoying, hope you're learning just from this daily vlog that I decided to do. If you haven't listened to where I've come from, then go back to episode 0, 23 days ago, to find out what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and also which is basically to show up every day for a minimum, now I've decided, for 365 days, just doing a walking vlog, video log that is, sharing it to YouTube and then sucking it across to Spotify for those listeners. And most people are watching the video, and that's probably because I'm sharing the link onto my socials, and you're probably coming in from there. But thank you, and thank you for the subscribers. I've not had no comments yet, so if you want to add some comments or some ratings or any titles or topics you want me to cover, I know everybody's busy, then just jump in the episode notes, add the comments, and I'll get a notification, and then I can respond accordingly. I do check the comments, so yeah, unless I've missed any, I do apologise, but I do try and work that out. So most are coming in from there. Like I say, it's for a couple of reasons I'm doing this. One, I sort of set the intention, set the goal of doing one by my, I think it was my 50th birthday, which is in 2 years' time. I've just turned 48, And then just to go back, sorry to repeat, I wanted to do it by my 48th birthday, which is 23 days ago. 2 days before, I was procrastinating, didn't know what to say, how to do it. I didn't want to interview people, I just wanted to be solo to get going. Anyway, long story. And then I'm in now, and I'm here at day 23. So it's not been easy. I've got to learn tech. I've got to learn not blocking your phone up with data storage and your MacBook and all that sort of stuff. Learn how to try and create a thumbnail, which is the image for the video, and then same again on podcasts, on Spotify, etc. And then just add a bit of text to, and I've added some in the episode notes. If you scroll down, you'll see I've also added the references, links to either websites, Instagram handles, etc. of suggestions, recommendations, what I'm talking about. So for example, yesterday, day before, I talked about the Ash conformity experiment, Stanford prison, bystander effect. I've added them, so go back, don't forget to check them out. It's really useful, informational, educational and inspirational stuff as well, so you can get all them. And what I've just been doing, I'm in the podcast key group within school. The guy that runs, Matt, who organises and does a cracking job, by the way, really inspirational Irish guy, who interviews all the top school games winners, and there's about 35, 20, half an hour episodes on the school games podcast. It's really definitely worth tuning into that wherever you listen to your podcast, school games platforms. And he's interviewing all the top monthly reoccurring revenues, and now the monthly reoccurring affiliates. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, what school is, it's a new online platform, community building platform. It's got a community, like a discussion platform on it. It's got classrooms, so you can add content really easy, add content, and I've pushed a bit of content out. I've asked for feedback. This morning, I've sent the new scorecard, the free health assessment scorecard, 3 minute yes, no answers, 3 minutes. Complete it, you'll get a result within a couple of minutes into your inbox, and then that'll take you to help you level up your scores, which I talked about yesterday. Go back to yesterday's episode to hear more, so I'm not repeating. I've just added that into the school Wellbeing Made Easy school community onto the community. There's classrooms. I'm starting to build out the classrooms with content, so it's really user friendly, really click friendly. There's no spam, there's no junk, there's no adverts, and then there's a calendar function all wrapped into one. And it's Facebook, and Facebook groups are really clunky. You message people and they're all dead, so school with Alex Hormozzi's investment, Sam Ovens is behind it. Go to my episode 1 and 2 to listen to more, but basically to get into school, you need an affiliate link, just an email address. You don't need any money unless you're going to create your own school community like I have, but basically it's all in one. It's around gamification. There's points, every comment, every question, every like you do, you get a point per comment and like, and then that tops you up through the levels. There's 9 levels, and the points might make prizes. You get unlocked classrooms, and there's all sorts of stuff. It's really, really useful. And just 3 things basically, the school, if you're listening to this episode first. Number 1, it allows you to join communities, free or paid communities, anything from $1, $1 to $9.99. That's the maximum people can charge to run. That's per month. I'm in loads of free. I'm in a $8 Evelyn Weiss's. That's how I got into school, which is a $8 bundle. I'm part of a coaching growth hub, which I have been for about a year now. And she's doing 500, 600, 700,000, I think net, that is, income a month. She's spending about, 500, I think. 500 or 5 grand or 500. I might have got this wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure. Lots of money on Facebook ads and etc. But anyway, that's how I got into it. And I'm in school synthesizer, School Community Builder, I'm in the Podcast Key, the Adonis School, all these sort of groups for free, and I'm just learning and building and duplicating and just getting ideas from these schools. Really easy, click of a button on an app on your phone as well, and so you can discover communities. So how to play a guitar, how to tie shoelaces, how to grow carrots, how to become a business consultant, how to package an offer, how to become a personal trainer, how to do calisthenics, how to do be a mechanic, etc. Loads of different groups. It's all in there. It's all for free, and people, the method behind the madness, if you like, is people are giving away 95% of their meat, their content for free, and it's phenomenal. So everybody's giving high value for free, and what happens then, those who want quicker results or want to be coached, then there might be half a dozen people that want to pay some more, join a higher ticket offer, higher membership, and then they get faster results. But it's completely crazy. So, and this is what I'm doing with Wellbeing Made Easy. 5 Wellbeing Made Easy pillars of health, if you like, which I call skills that we've lost, in this order. Relax well first. Relax well, then you can sleep well. Sleeping well, we can get up, we can eat well, we can move well, and then we need to be connecting. So relax, sleep, move, eat, and connect. And we'll talk more about this. I'll do an episode on connection on Joanne Hari's work and Vivek Murphy, who's the Surgeon General of the United States. Giving away high value content and programs and packages, and I'm on one, for example, with Tom Youngs, who's an ex-dentist, young guy, ex-dentist, got into digital, got into creation, wanted to come away from dentistry, and he's creator launch is his group, and he's give me, for an example, his basic package for free. Give me a call out the blue after I expressed interest, started following him, saw his Instagram, saw his daily podcast vlog like this, and then hats off to the guy. He's smashing it. His goal is aiming at 100k per month. I'm not too sure how far he is, but he's really sort of pumped me up and inspired me with sharing his story, his transformation, and where he's going. And he's created his group called the Creator Launch. And again, he's helping people get set up and following his program. So I'm just sort of following his program as well. But the point is, school, you can join free or paid communities, cancel at any time. The second thing you can do, you can create your own community, like what I've done. It costs you £99 a month, which is about £70 a month. Cancel at any time to create your own, host your own school community, doing the same thing. And that's what this is what I've done. Create a free Wellbeing Made Easy school community for free, and I've got, at the time of this recording, I've got about 45 people in there. So, and then I'm going to turn it over to paid once I've added more content, some high value content. Started off with the scorecard, then free health assessment scorecard, then you're going to have lifetime access for free in exchange for some feedback. You do need to have a photograph of you so I can physically see, genuine email address, and a bio. Answer the free entry questions, please, and then I'll let you in. If you're not, then that's fine. If you're not engaging, then I'm going to have to kick you out. So free lifetime access, because I need people in there, and as I turn it to a paid membership soon, then which is going to be low cost to start with, free, same value within there, lots of stuff, and then I'm going to have then probably a £97 a month for a little bit more support, a little bit more coaching, group coaching. That might be once a week coaching, group coaching, and then I'm going to have probably a £777 a month for the higher ticket, the elite, the master class, if you like, to give people some additional support, and those who want extra results quicker, added results, extra results quicker. So that's the other thing it does. And then the third bit is the monetization of it, which is, you know, people are just coming in, they're creating a school community. They've either got products or services ready to go already. There may be a consultant, there might be a coach, there might be a counsellor, there might be I listened to a podcast the other day, kung fu school, you know, teaching that in there and charging, and people are making a lot of money, little bit and a lot of money, just by giving free value in their sort of low cost or high cost monthly memberships. So monetization, and that's one way you can do sell for products and services. You do not need to have products and services ready to go. So I am not packaged fully at all yet, but I'm only sort of 23 days in on, you know, the pod, for an example, which is then going to be feeding my school community. So this is just one way to communicate. The reason why I'm doing the pod is, number one, to make myself accountable, and two, just walk and talk, to offload and try to pull together some content and give me a bit of an order of flow, what I want to do, and two, the accountability. I want to show up for you. So thanks for listening to this one. Go back and listen to the others and see, and don't forget to subscribe and follow. Click on your notifications if you're liking and you're learning and you're enjoying, and hopefully I'm inspiring one or two of you to take action and just get going. If you've been sat on the fence for a while, the new term around this space that I've just entered into, the online world, if you like, even though I've been on social for 15-20 years, is the imperfect action. Taking imperfect action is better than no action. So stop thinking and just do, and just push yourself out. Off you go. Ask a few groups, ask a few friends and family what you think, and then just go for it. Okay, but don't do too much thinking, it'll kill you. So taking imperfect, so monetization of it, and then the second thing school have just launched is the affiliation, monthly recurring revenue. So if you get 3 people who want to create a school community themselves, a gardening club, a book club, you know, teaching people how to pass their nursing exams, mechanic exams, get into university, whatever it is, join the British Army, join the police, the fire, whatever. You just set up a group and just get people plugged into it, you know, rally them around, rally the troops around and get them into it, and just educate and inspire for free. And then that's going to have a knock-on effect. A couple might want personal coaching. Okay, so that's just how that works with the monetization side of life. Well, you get 3 people, you know, a month. You get paid by school direct, $40. So it's costing $99 a month, which I thought, wow, no chance. But when you understand it and the impact of it, and I wasn't coming into it for monetization, I just wanted a platform, and I'd done some work, and I was on a 4-day set up your Facebook group boot camp, and I was really sort of pumped up to get a Facebook group started. And then this school thing came, a grenade got thrown in within Evelyn's group. She basically, that's the $8 bundle, Evelyn Weiss, who got second in February's school games, and she's just come back from Vegas to meet Alex Hormozy, who's on the front end. Alex Hormozy, $100 million leads, $100 million offers, who's the front end, and Sam Ovens is the guy from consulting.com, who is the brains behind school, SKOOL, that you can only get into by an invited link, is on the front end. And then, like I say, Evelyn got told about it in February 24, 2 months ago. She jumped in, she created an $8 offer, people jumped on it, and then she did something like 88,000 of revenue with that new offer straight away. Yes, she had 4,000 or 5,000 in a community group morning already, so she had an audience. Okay, so lots of them jumped on, paid the $8, that's what part I am. And then she got second in the league, got a chance to meet Alex Hormozi in Vegas, where he is. And then that's how I found out. So that sort of grenade was in. I thought, what the hell's going on here? And that's how I got into the school community. And now I'm sort of on second month in on my school community. I think I started that in February, March, can't remember, maybe March. You get a free 14-day trial if you want to create your own school community. So if you're interested in taking my free 14-day school trial and just getting in, setting up, and then you can cancel your credit card, okay, cancel any time, then I've got a free 14-day trial you can go onto my Wellbeing Made Easy School. Links are in show notes and on my social and the bio for now till I change that, and then go to the About page. If it's not linked to the About page, go to the About and you'll see how many people's in the group, and also you'll see the Take My 14-day. I'm sure you can see it by not being in Wellbeing Made Easy. I'm not sure, you may be, you'll have to have a look. Message me if you want the 14-day free trial set up. I will help you get set up the foundations of your school community, okay? And that's if you've got anything to add into your school yet. Bear in mind, I didn't. I'm just starting to offload the headings into the classroom. So once you're in my school community and I've accepted you, go into the classrooms at the top and you'll just see I'm starting to lay out some structure, and things are going to be added sort of daily, especially now I've got this last 2 weeks out the way on the course that's just finished, and now I'm just getting into a bit of normality and a bit better routine starting from Monday. So you get one person start a community after the 14-day trial, and then you get 40 bucks back by school, and that's called affiliate marketing. Okay, it's all genuine, and 3 people a month gives you 120, which pays for your school community. And some people are coming into school and they've got no product or services. They're not planning on creating a product or service, but what they're doing is they are creating a mock school, and then they're reaching out. They're calling it outreach. They're reaching out to people, and they're showing them what they've built for them, and then they're saying, listen, I will manage it for you and split the profits, or take 10% or whatever. So for an example, let's say, I'll give you 2 examples. Let's give you one example of me. So I didn't know about school, let's say, or I'm too busy, or I might have heard about it or not, and somebody's created a school community, Wellbeing Made Easy school community. Let's just say they've laid out what I've laid out at the moment, you know, which is just some classroom headings, a little bit of temporary branding, etc. And they've got through to me, and they've realised what I do, and let's just say they've heard me gobbing off on social media about running or whatever, because that's my sort of one of my little skills, if you like. I'm a bit of a runner, nothing special. And I was a cross-country team manager from within the army for the logistics for a few years. Let's just say they got hold of the handle and I was saying something and they wanted to learn how to run better, for example. Let's just say they wanted to tap into me and my audience. And there was not many, there was only a few hundred or maybe 1,000 tuned in onto me, or maybe 100 tuning into Instagram stories, so not many. But let's just say they created a school platform, they messaged me and went, Si, listen, have you thought about putting this content into school? Listen, look what I've showed you. And what they're doing, they're sending me a 5-minute video once there's a bit of engagement, a bit of rapport, and I've gone, no mate, what's that about? And then they said, I'll just do you a quick video. And then they sent me a Loom, a recording of their screen. That's the video, the software I've been using, Loom, Loom, which I'm paying for now because you only get a certain amount of megabytes. So if you're in my school community and you've seen the welcome videos, okay, as soon as you get into or if you've not looked at them yet and you're in the school community, Wellbeing Made Easy, then make sure you go back 3 pin posts and follow the instructions. And it'll just familiarise yourself and save you some time. But you need about an hour. Spend about an hour in my school community, get yourself set up, and then just get your head on straight, so you can really capitalize on what I'm trying to do and what I am doing. Any feedback, let me know. So they've sent me a loom video of Wellbeing Made Easy as a mock, and I go, wow, this is incredible. So they've fueled my ego. They've took me some solutions to a problem that I'm trying to do, is pull a Wellbeing, and then I may be in, and then obviously we'll work out the percentages split from there, etc. So they're building my school and they're working with my school, so it's all done. So if you're listening to this and you're busy, you haven't got time, you've maybe got a job, you're building a consultant business up on the side, for an example, or you're wanting to plan things for, you know, from going away from your job, salaried job, into working for yourself from an internet connection around the world, wherever, and you haven't got time, you haven't got the know-how, you haven't got the patience or whatever, because you focus on the main meat of your task, getting from people from their current reality to the desired reality, or if you're a consultant going into organisations and helping them level up and scale up, then this is an ideal platform. But my message is, this is what people are doing. So you've got young kids, and I'm talking kids. I'm following one at the moment called Razor from Leicester, I think. A really young guy, really inspirational. And him and Tom Youngs, who are out blogging daily. Just Tom Youngs is doing it on podcast only, the 6 a.m. Summit Club, and he's just talking and walking and talking. And then you've got Razor, who's on day 122 of doing this and learning. And it's very fascinating how these guys, and this young guy, you know, in his 24, in his bedroom, is just sort of vlogging. He's video logging it, Razor. And it's really interesting. And them two, with thanks to you two, I hope you're watching, or when you do see this, thanks to you guys as well, along with Matt and the podcast Key and the other comments and feedback in there. Thanks very much, everybody. You give me the inspo and the nudge to get started, okay, with this. So, you know, Razor, for an example, calls himself Razor. You know, is learning, he's making sales, and he's leveling up people, and he's doing a lot of outreach, and he's just sharing his journey, and that's inspiring other people to get going. So just there's an example of people coming to school using the school platform. It's so easy, user friendly, click, 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 drag and drop. It's phenomenal, really is. So they're helping people do things like that, but also they're aiming at these key these key influencers. So these people that's got thousands and millions, and they're influencers within their own industry, they're doing the same to them, and if they get through, then they're taking 10%. So they're tapping into their followers, and they're hosting their school platform for them. They're running the maintenance and the admin of it. Now, the other example I want to give you, is definitely worth following. I'll link it into my show notes, is Eddie Hebrew, who was not sure if he was Jamaican, but basically I think he was the 1980s or 1990s Mr. Olympia, UK Olympia I think it was, or Mr. Olympia, Eddie Hebrew, and he's in the UK, I believe, and he is unbelievable. So he's, you know, in his 60s or 70s, he's in great shape. And a couple of guys who jumped onto school, some young guys, I think from up north, Manchester or Bradford or somewhere like that, they tapped into Eddie with his followers, and Eddie had maybe, I don't know, X amount of hundreds of thousand followers, and he just wasn't capitalising. He didn't know how, because he's in his 60s or 70s. So these two guys proposed, they went down, drove an hour south, it might be Coventry actually, and they drove an hour south or wherever, to meet him. They were really nervous. They're only young kids, not just over teenagers, I think. Sorry guys if you're watching this, I can't remember the story. And again, go back to the I think top 10, top 15, first top 10, first 15 and first 20 podcasts on the school, and you'll hear these two guys talking what they've done. And if you go to Eddie's Instagram, you will start following him, because the stuff he's doing is unbelievable. It's quite funny as well. So they're telling him what to do. He's going out just filming, and then he has just probably trebled his income with this thing called school, and he's got these young guys telling him what to do. So it's a multifaceted way you can use it, and Goldman Sachs predicts by 2027, it's 2024 now, so in 3 years time, the content course creation, the content creator space is worth $500 billion or $500 billion, I think it is, 450 million, I think it's worth. So if you can start getting in now, You know, it's not going to go away. It's here to stay, and you know, in the next couple of years, everybody's going to be schooling. So that is the school thing. Okay. So I just wanted to share that. So links will be in the in my episode show notes. If you're interested in wanting to become a schooler, get in my school, so then you can just get into my school, but spend an hour, please, familiarising yourself with it, then start joining other school communities and learning and growing. And then if you want to create your own school community and monetize in a little way or a big way, okay, if you've got time or you haven't got time, especially if you've got lots of connections and lots of contacts, and we all have, and you don't know how to do it, well, let me show you how, and I can walk you with you every step of the way. Now, I haven't got time to start helping 5-10 people create their own school community. If it starts getting a few of you, then I'll have to pull you together and we'll do calls and stuff to help you. But I definitely can help 1 or 2 people get started and get created on their school community. So I am looking for my first 3 school community builders to take up the 14-day trial. So if you're interested, drop me a message, drop me a DM and let me know, and I'll get you plugged in. So that is me. I've got to get breakfast now. Just a quick episode, a little bit longer than yesterday. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope the weather dries up here in the UK. Take one thing away from today's episode: what can you implement in your own life today? And apply it straight away, and share it with somebody who you care about, because sharing is caring. Once we share things, we retain the information better and we learn it quicker. So check the link out in the show notes. Please get the scorecard done. Drop me a message for the scorecard. Check out the school community, and I will catch up with you tomorrow.